first version, always draw it out. I was talking with Harmony about this. If you make a model, a 3D model, and there's one little thing wrong with it, you are going to suffer fixing that. So, you know, and that's why I like this gentleman's book here, because he can sketch it out and keep redrawing it until he thinks he has it perfect. Then go to Google SketchUp. Then print it out on the 3D printer. Because otherwise you're going to go through hell fixing something tiny that, you know. But you have everything right here to make the dream come true. Okay. Compress bin. So he has, yes?
Do we need to figure out how people pay for it?
Not right now. I think if your product is good, they will pay for it. There's a famous movie in America about baseball, and this guy builds a baseball field, and everybody said, "Why are you building that baseball field in the middle of nowhere? No one's going to come." And he said, "If you build it, they will come." And that's become like a motto of design. If you build it, they will come. Might take longer or more or less time, but it's valuable. Okay. He already has a name. James. Hey!
I'm the one who needs to dump the trash in the house, so I always need more room for next trash. So I need a compressed bin, and yes, I always have no space for more trash. I need to dump every day, so I need to compress it.
Rest in peace. That's very cute.
So falling out when I open the trash bin. So if I can compress it in the beginning, then it will be better for me. And so I found out if I can use the plunger to compress it, is it okay or not? So I'm trying to figure out, can I compare both together? So this is the solution. I made a pole on the top of the lid, and I can compress the trash before I open the lid, and I can get more room for trash, so I don't need to dump my trash every day. So this is the concept I need to have it at home.
That's wonderful. And do you notice how he made a simple model to start? He just took the plunger, and you don't have to spend a lot of money on your first model. This is perfect, because then you don't have to go to the expense and time of creating a fancy model. And this is great to take around to manufacturers, because they'll get the idea right away, right? And you can say, I can build this. One thing, and I love it, it's a perfect 3-minute pitch. It has a lot of humor. It's very charming. It's beautiful. One thing I was thinking about the title, the name, compressed bin. When I first read it, I thought, what is it compressing? Because it could be for compressing cans, many other things in industry, right? Not just trash. So maybe we need to get the word trash in the title so that we're communicating exactly what it does. So compressed trash bin. Why don't you play with that a little bit? Because we want to get the word compress and bin, but we have to get the word trash in there. So what is the best way to put that word in there? Because if you say bin to compress trash, it's too long. So I would say compressed trash bin. But think about it. That's not the only comment I have. I think it's delightful and wonderful, a wonderful model, isn't it? And it gives the idea. Like, I often put my foot in. Come on, trash. Push, sit on it. Yes?
I don't mean to dominate the conversation,
No,
but I do have 2 comments. First off, I'm not sure about keeping the word trash in, because bin itself says a lot. So smart bin, because smartphone, smart glasses, wearable technology nowadays, and smart, even though it's just analyze. It has nothing to do with information. 跟资讯完全无关。But smart is sexy nowadays. So smart bin, that's first one. Second, 如果你所有的这个bin 都有一个踩的那个机制，那你为什么不用那个机制？踩2下就是它会压的，踩1下是打开的。Well, because it has a built-in mechanism. I mean, I'm talking about that pedal-like thing down there. So if you put pressure twice, it compresses already without having to push it down. I mean, I'm not a mechanical engineer, but get someone who's an expert. But I mean, so that it becomes smart bin without changing the look of it. It's the built-in mechanism that compresses.
All right, there's one cultural problem here, a language problem. In America, bin does not mean just trash. In America, we call it trash can.
Right.
So, so bin can be for anything. You can have a bin of potatoes. You can have bins of food. So the problem is, to us, bin does not communicate garbage. So maybe you can say compressed garbage can, or something like that, or compressed trash can. But unfortunately, we have to put that word in there because we don't have a specific word like you have here for, I think in England they use that word, right? Unfortunately, our English is worse in America. Seriously, it's very deteriorated. It's much more correct in Britain. So, but if you're big, you have to think about your audience. You know, the people you pitch this to, who's going to have the big sales? Probably a U.S. Multinational corporation, right? So you have to have a title that will get the idea across. Okay, but otherwise, I think your idea is great to have, just push the pedal twice. William's idea of calling in the experts. I learned that a long time ago in book publishing. I made a terrible mistake on a book. I didn't ask for the rights to letters that were 200 years old from a president. I thought, he's been dead for 200 years, nobody cares. The books came out, and the publisher called me into her office, and she said, Judy, did you ask permission to use those letters? I said, no, they're 200 years old. And she said, doesn't matter. Maybe the family has the rights, the descendants of the president. And she said, you know what? They call it take a bath. You could lose a lot of money and have to throw away all the books. I was terrified. I went home with a terrible headache. I wanted to go through the floor in her office. And she told me, next time I'm not going to hire you because I have people with 25 years experience who won't make this mistake. She said, always call the experts. She said, we have a department right here that's an expert in permissions. All you do is walk across the hall and ask the expert. And that's one of the reasons I brought Giselle, because Giselle has 5 years experience with design for America. And she's going to know all the little problems that have happened. So always, as William said, always call in the experts. But I think otherwise it's wonderful. It's delightful, really. Both products are delightful. I also think both are very humorous and charming. Anybody else? Want to try today, or you want to wait for the workshop? You're going to do this with me sooner or later, And if you do it today, then next time it will be easier for you because the workshop is going to have 50 people. I mean, more people. It's going to be scarier. Don't get scared. Everybody's in the same boat. We all have to do this. We're all frightened at first. Just you have to get over it. Do yoga. I know you do Tai Chi and those help a lot. All right, anybody else today? You want to do yours? Let me see.
So I just tell them what I'm going to provide
Yes.
service?
Yeah, just tell them one line.
Okay.
This is her service, okay? There's no product.
Hi, my name is Mu, and I want to give the service of the design and handicraft class and the travel. So my business. Okay. No.
No,
So
that's all you have to say. One sentence.
Okay.
What? And
I
then
didn't say the name of my
the what?
name.
Oh yes. Say, well, you should start with the name.
Okay.
Travels or Mood Travel, say the name and say Mood Travel offers. Go ahead. What's the name of it?
I say it again.
Say it with the name.
Moon workshop.
Okay, great. Mood Workshop offers.
So can I say a little detail?
If it doesn't fit in a sentence, no. Because I want you to try one line. And then when we have our 3-minute pitch, okay, so that's your one sentence pitch. And then maybe you say, oh, we want to find out more. Okay, now you have 3 minutes to give details. So go ahead.
So, as I before, I design class and travel. Designs for the small company or factory because normally they don't hire the designer. So I want to cooperate with this small company or factory to design the product and even help them to sell the product in Taiwan or overseas. And the handicraft class for the people who want to learn some like a Western country traditional handicraft. So I provide this kind of course in the adult. It's called community.
Communiversity. Community university. We call it communiversity.
So they can just spend little money to learn this kind of handicraft. And the last is travel because I know many people who want to travel like backpacker, but they are afraid to travel alone, and or maybe they have the language problem. So I provide this kind of service. I can travel with like a small group and to travel with them like a backpacker. That's all the service that I want to provide.
Thank you, Lily. That's very good. I would work with her on not repeating things, and unfortunately, when you're working with an American manufacturer executive, if they hear things they don't understand clearly, they're going to tune you out. Unfortunately, our country is very prejudiced. So I would work with you. For example, this was a common mistake I heard. It's okay. You should hear my Chinese. They don't even want me to learn how to say I'm sorry because they said, oh, if you say it badly, you're going to offend a lot of people. I'm like, why? So I'm not even trying. Sometimes you need an S on the end. So I would work with Moo in shortening that and eliminating. It's just like a fire. You don't want to burn out any repetition. Just cut extra words. And then I would practice it with her. She would repeat until she gets the English pronunciation correct. Because it's very hard. It's very hard. And I'm very good at pronunciation, so I can help you with that. So, any questions? Thank you, Moo. Thank you. So we have a service, something practical, and something fun. I think that's terrific. Congratulations to you. DFA, I have a message from DFA. Congratulations. And all these young people are cheering you on, saying, go, go, go. They're cheerleaders, just like me. So, any questions that you have? Right now? Well, you know what your homework is, right? I'm a good teacher. I'm going to remember who came here. And at the workshop, I want you to come with more fully fleshed ideas. You were fantastic today. This is just like first jump into the water, right? Now to the workshop, you can come with the more fleshed, the better prepared you are, the more you're going to get out of it. Okay? Yes. Yeah.
Because we have a workshop with Judy coming up in 9 days on the 14th, and for better preparations, I would suggest that you guys just go to your notebook, okay? Click on YouTube or TED or Kickstarter， 就是一个募资网站，或者是台湾有一个叫嘖嘖。那这些网站都是你需要在很短的时间内把你的 idea 讲出去。那里面已经上了嘖嘖或者是 Kickstarter， 或者是 YouTube， 或者是 TED， 都是很短的时间，你必须把你的 idea 讲出来。我是觉得就不妨上去，然后看一看人家怎么样子把自己的产品或者服务，在那么短的时间用英文把它讲出来。所谓天下文章一大抄，抄绝对不需要觉得不好意思，就抄，但是你要抄的变成你的。那我只是借这个机会再跟大家，因为Judy 说 she's a good teacher, she's going to remember us.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So this is just some
I'm going to
private,
ask Sebastian for a list of the names,
some
okay?
private tip.
Yes.
就去看看别人怎么样子做，那从人家的经验里面去学。OK， 不好意思，我今天废话很多，但是希望有点帮助。
Okay, thank you very much. And I'll see you in the workshop. Come ready. The more prepared you are, the more you're going to take advantage, okay? So, yeah.
第一件事是那个，就谢谢大家今天来，然后等一下那个出去的时候可以把这个问卷还有那个放表，就是给我或是那位外面那个美女，她叫 Anna。对，然后可是在出去之前呢，我们要先拍照，好不好？让大家一起来跟Judy拍照。
Oh, sure. Every so often when they're talking and shiny, I saw some pictures and I'm like, what was her saying? I know it's good, but I don't know what it is. Let's get a picture. I sent them to my family and to Giselle and other people, and they just love the pictures. So it's like, oh, everybody was so lovely and interested and attentive and polite. You know what? That's great. Okay. And I'm sorry to get over a little bit. It's okay. Oh, thank you. There's a lot of discussions. My students back at teacher, what are you calling it? That's it. And it's a wonderful. Yes, I'm very happy. Yes, and my brother was a manufacturer from China and things that she really uses. I feel so said you don't even have time to see everything. Please, don't be shy. No, I'm not gonna like, some people might have to, some of the guys, there are some women. See, Coke, it's like cocaine. But it's not. Yeah, I'm just. Yes.
有吗？这边可以。
另外一层，另外一层。
哦，可以在前面。哦，都在地上。好。
是 P man。
好。
Cheese。
Cheese。好，再来。
好，第二张，耶。
耶，大家一起。好，
哦，thumbs up, thumbs up.
好，1、2、3。好 ，OK。
Yay, you're very welcome. I'm so glad you came.
不好意思，这个
That's very helpful.
平常就是在做这个，所以就直接拿出来用，
拿出来用。
讲一下。
哎呀，那这样子都有准备好了，就 get ready 了。
对啊对啊。
好有趣哦！你们平常都在design一段是吧？
对啊，平常就是在这里。
啊，有开始量产了吗？
还没。
哦，还没。我希望类似像这种产品，就是比较那种 smart 生活上面的东西，对对，真的哦，还有趣的。哦。
平常就是在。
现在这个还不知道。
这个还没，这个还没。就是你们你们第一看到。对啊，还没看到。
好有趣，是个成立上班。
对啊对啊。
然后在部门上班。
就是我其实是卖这个产品。
哦，好有趣啊，好有趣的。
平常就是手机的就是。
哎，你公司让你在上班就可以出来好，谢谢，拜拜。
I know. Right? Yeah, I think in the 18th I can cover some of these too. Because I think Taiwan is almost there. They have wonderful, yes, so impressed by that design competition. I walked through this morning, I was like, oh my God, there's so much to give. And so you have to get it to the US, frankly. And actually, my brother is, I actually he's an electrical engineer, and he has several patents, and he's the CEO of his company. Called BPEC. So, I just told him, we could have like a video conference with him too. That would be very interesting. But I think you need help like polishing your pitches and polishing what you're going to say. So you just, because there's so much competition.
Because it's in our culture.
And it's your
We have been taught
I know.
not to speak from since our childhood. So we simply don't know how to tell, how good the product will make. And now it's the Bible. And we need your help, and we need you to help our young people.
Yes.
At this time.
It's
to
time.
have a change.
It's time, you have to stop making things for other people, or make them during the day and make your own thing. I see myself as a sort of bridge. I'm a bridge for your culture to get your ideas out to the world.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome. It's very fun for me. It's very meaningful.
That's okay.
From workshop is all of it?
Yes, this is the problem because students have problem in signing up.
You know what, I can tell Sebastian if they have room, I could give another pitching workshop, lecture, like just like this one. If they have room.
Okay.
But in the meantime, let me ask them. I don't mind. It's fun for me.
Because at least my students when they come.
I know. Yeah. Let me ask, Sebastian, ask Irene if there's time to schedule another pitching workshop.
Of course. And then
Yes.
after that, I have my students.
Yes. Sebastian, we were talking about if a lot of people couldn't come today and now they can't get into the workshop because it's full.
Yeah.
And I said, I wouldn't mind giving another 2-hour presentation on pitching if there are enough people. It's easy for me.
Okay.
I've
Okay.
done it so often.
Thank you so much.
Sure, so you look at the times and see,
See what time?
especially when this is open
Okay.
and available.
Okay.
Yeah, and I could do it like next Tuesday afternoon. I don't know if that's enough time, or the afternoon of December 15th, the day after the workshop, I could do it.
Okay. I haven't figured out the time.
You look at the times and tell me.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Keep pitching. Great, I hope so. Oh, because in the projectors. Probably it's in my projector.
No,
Thank you.
Oh,
I'm not here for the 14th, so I'm
Yes,
sorry.
but it sounds like you
But
know.
I will be back on the 18th for the
Oh, great,
15th session.
great.
All right?
Thank
you again.
Okay,
Great.
thanks so much.
Thank you.
And thanks for your help.
No, thank you.
Everybody needs an assistant. Especially a bridge to another culture.
Yes,
Because he can see, he has the experience of selling, like the thing with Nike, I didn't even know about it. That Nike needs Allah.
Yes, I think that was a story, a great story.
Oh.
So because the people when they crossing different cultures,
Yes.
they sell things.
Right.
It's very important to understand.
Before you make it. Okay.
Well, thank you so much. I just
Thank you.
wait for Sebastian to tell me if this.
Yeah. I'd be very happy to do it again. It's very easy for me. And I'll get, I want to help as many people as I can, so I can certainly do one more session.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Because, and we had to keep changing the times because of election weekend. We were supposed to have a 2-day workshop, and we had to cancel because there were elections.
Oh, really?
Well, nobody would come.
Yes.
And nobody comes in the US either. You don't schedule anything for certain dates. Like Halloween, nobody comes. You know, so we had to cancel that, and so, you know, I was gonna do a 2-day workshop. I certainly can do another pitching session.
Great.
Great.
我们再会，再继续。
Scott, thank you, thank you. You have your beautiful product. Thumbs up. Oh, it's a great name. It's a great name. You can see if you make it, like William was saying, I didn't even think about that right away, but yeah, if you can use the brand name, Facebook. Sky, they are stealing so much from other people that I have a lot of artist friends who have put on their Facebook page. Sure, I want to see us at face. They are putting on their Facebook page a text that says, we do not allow Facebook to use any of our images, materials, or product advertising